ever get that feeling of not wanting to get up from your bed anymore, even if your alarm goes off, you choose to ignore it, knowing that you'll be late for school or work, because what's the point of even getting up today? What's the point of doing anything, really? Are we simply going through the motions of life, just letting the waves carry us wherever it takes us? I've discovered that I'm not the only one that doesn't have dreams. Therefore, I have no motivation to do anything. What do I do? This feeling of emptiness just makes me want to put life on autopilot forever. How do I give my life direction and purpose? I realized that we start with intention. Just small things we want to do. It can be something like traveling to another country. It can be something superficial like wanting a smaller waist and ending up healthier out of it. It can be knowing yourself more or fulfilling something that younger me would have wanted. Real talk, I don't know why I still do the things I do. I don't know why I still fight for being a better person or self-improvement and stuff like that, because I feel like I had one of the worst weeks of my life. It's just so hard to find the meaning in everything, and I feel like everything is messed up, and I feel like my life is crumbling all at once, and I don't know what to do, because the person that I would run to is someone I no longer trust. I think a lot of people have felt the same way, where, you know, when you're listening to music and it just keeps playing and then suddenly it goes silent. That's how I feel right now. I feel really betrayed, and I always feel like crying. Or like yesterday, I went out with my sister and my mom. I was walking, I was completely fine, I was laughing. Then suddenly I felt like I couldn't breathe, and it was just, I felt so embarrassed because I felt like I was, ruining the fun, because I was having an anxiety attack, and I feel so embarrassed. But yeah, that's how my week went, honestly. And that's how life is. It's not always gonna be like a total self-improvement week. I'm not always gonna be better this week. That's why I said in my first video, sometimes, all the time, it's enough to be 1% better, because you're not always gonna feel 100% all the time. And it's not about those big changes every day. It's about the small changes that compound, because you're gonna thank yourself for those little small tiny changes that you do every day, because you're gonna look back and be like, wow, even if I survived this really tough moment in my life, I still came out better. And to come out better, try to do something small each day. So I've been completely neglecting myself, but I actually stuck with the Daisy Keech workout. I was still able to do that every day, and sometimes I would do that and do nothing else. For that small 10 minutes of my day, I was able to feel accomplished. It makes me feel like I can keep going or something. Yeah. So this week it's been a lot of Alivia Rodrigo and just trying to find myself again and trying to find my goals, trying to find why I want to improve my life and what kind of life I want for myself. That's what I've been focusing on this week, and I think it's a really important part of glowing up is why. Why do you even want to glow up? Why do you even want to be better? What kind of person do you want to be? And this week I was searching for answers. I was journaling. A really helpful tip I have for you is to just journal with no prompts. Write whatever you want. You don't have to write in straight lines. You can write in circles. You can doodle. Just write and try to see the words that are hidden in you. It's hard for those to come up. And it's hard to say it to people. But since you're alone and you can write, you can try to bring it to the surface and find out who you really are. It's really hard to find inspiration when you don't have a solid dream. Like last week, my sister talked about how she feels envious of people who know their purpose in their life and who have dreams. Because what if you don't have a specific dream? It's hard to have intention behind the things you're doing. Through realizing everything, while writing everything down, I found out that my true inspiration and only goal for now is to be someone that younger me is proud of. Someone that she can look up to, someone that be a role model to her, not someone who always brings her down, makes her feel bad about herself. I want the younger me to look up at me and say, wow, I want to be just like her. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to be someone that younger me is proud of. And I think I was able to do a lot of that. Even though it was hard, I feel like I was able to improve to a point that younger me would be like, wow, she's so cool, I want to be like her. I think that's enough. I think it's a really good goal that a lot of you should strive for if you don't know what to do, because sometimes the real important goals aren't really as tangible as like, oh, I want this amount of money, I want this type of career. No, how about being someone that younger you needed? How about being that shoulder that younger you can lean on and depend on? I think it's a really good goal. I want to keep the workout streak going, so I decided to start a new workout this week. I'm trying out the Daisy Keech Hourglass Workout. I saw a lot of people get amazing results, like their waists got so small, and I want that too. So this is why I chose this workout. Plus it's literally a cult classic, like it's always been popular. So I wanted to try it out and see if it actually works. Spoiler, it does. So here are my before measurements. I started out with 25.5 inches on my waist, and the moves aren't too hard, but it's definitely challenging to do each move consistently for 1 minute. Now I want to talk about a topic that is really near and dear to my heart. Anxiety has always been a part of my life, and I usually do it in the form of skin scratching. I'd scratch my skin, draw blood. Sometimes I scratch my head and like peel off my scalp. It's really bad, and I've tried to stop it. A really unsettling habit, and it makes me even more anxious because I keep doing it, and I feel like I'm harming myself more, so I get more anxious, and it's not a good thing. I'm trying to stop it, but to be honest, it's really hard to relieve anxiety. I've been getting an anxiety attack. I'm trying my best. I've been journaling, but also I found another thing that helped me so much this week. It has been helping me throughout my life, but I was never able to put a name to it, or I never give it as much credit as it helped me, if that makes sense. Because skin scratching is really a quiet struggle that I dealt with, but it left marks on my skin. Reminders of what I was doing to harm myself. So what I discovered is animal therapy. I have a pet bunny, and his name is Q. So Q's companionship significantly reduced my need for this really bad coping mechanism called skin scratching, and provide me with much needed emotional support. Sometimes, actually many times, I talk to him too, because you know how we can be uncomfortable saying too much to other people, so it helps to talk to animals, and I feel like they just understand more too. I actually cried on Q on like my past birthday, and left mascara stains on him, and I'm so sorry, but it really did help me a lot. So if you're experiencing anxiety like me, anxiety attacks, and just other mental issues, it can be hard to deal with other people, I really suggest spending time with animals, with your own pet, with other animals. Look into adopting a pet. The reason why animal therapy helps a lot is because it helps release the feel-good chemicals in your brain, namely serotonin, prolactin, and oxytocin. And these hormones just relax you and have a stress-reducing response. According to UCLA Health, these hormones can lower symptoms of depression.
These days, I've been feeling like this because it's been getting colder recently, right? So I haven't been getting up from bed at all. I would have multiple alarms to wake up for school in the morning, but as it gets closer to the time, I keep snoozing it. Even though I'm like fully awake already, I'm not even sleepy anymore. I intentionally missed the class because it's much more comfy just staying in bed. Because what even is the point of going to school anymore if I don't know what to do in life? What is my why for living? I'm not motivated to do anything. I'm not even motivated to get up from bed. It's not because I'm sad or anything. I just don't see the point. I'd rather just be comfortable in my own bed. Just sleep forever, oh my god. I don't have an ultimate dream in life, but I do have small goals. You know, I think all of us have small goals in life. So today, I'm gonna show you what my small goals are. by doing a vision board. I honestly didn't see the point of doing vision boards before because I'm not inspired by vision boards or like inspirational quotes, if you guys know what I mean. I guess I'm immune to that by now. I am so numb, I guess. But since my sister is telling me to do so, I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll work. Have you guys seen on TikTok like people talking about luteal phase? I think I'm on it right now. I can't believe women spend half of their lives being like this, like being so delusional and mood swingy. Like one day I'll wake up and I'll look so bloated. But some days, even after I eat so much, I think I'm so skinny when I look in the mirror. Am I at that point of delusionalness? Or maybe I really look like that. Maybe my body just has like weird hormones that it just depends on the day to be bloated or not. God, why are they doing this to me? Can't it just show me the truth? Can my eyes just show me the truth? So I sometimes, since I feel like my eyes are lying, because I swear, some days when I eat so much, I'll look so skinny, like my face. Some days when I don't eat at all, I'll look so bloated. So I don't know what's up with me anymore. I knew I was delusional, but I didn't know I was this delusional. God. Luteal face. Can't believe you're doing this to me. Do you guys ever just prefer living in the hypothetical world? Imagination land. So much fun there compared to reality. Reality is so harsh. Because everything in imagination land is possible immediately. Everything you want, you can get it instantly there. But in reality, it's so hard. But we all have to face reality at some point in our lives. And I'm at that point right now, actually. Because I'm at my first year of college. I feel like I have to do something with my life right now. Right now. I want to achieve something with my life and not just go through the motions of it. Before I could trick myself into saying that, oh, I'll finish high school. Of course I have to be a high school graduate. But I was always the person at school that couldn't say anything during the first day of classes during introductions. When they ask what's your hobby. I always had to think about it for so long. And I always had to make stuff up. Or I would say something funny like, I like eating and I like watching TV shows. Actually, I don't really have a hobby because I don't do anything. All I do is eat and watch TV and then sleep. That's all I did with my life for 18 years. Imagine, God. Life sucks so much. I just want to run away from it. But I have to try. I have to try at least once, right? I actually haven't even tried because I'm so afraid of failure. So I just keep repeating a cycle of self-destruction and not doing anything with my life. But now I will. I promise. I promise myself.
I love being with you in your self-improvement journey. Thank you for being in mine and my sister's. We really enjoy reading your comments and just seeing all the support that you guys give us. We promise to help you as well. There's a new Glow Up Diaries episode every Monday Eastern time. So see you next week, Monday.